If you're looking to stay warm in the late season, or just in general, I might have something for you to take a look at the next time you venture out into the cold. Welcome to Jase Outdoors. I am Jase, and I will be reviewing a heated vest and hand warmer / power bank by Doace. Doace? Is it Doace? By these guys. I'll be reviewing these items in a hunting situation, but the functionality is going to be the same no matter what you plan on using it for. So we'll unbag and unbox these and see how they do. Quick disclaimer though, real quick, they sent me these products to review. It's my opinion. No money exchanged hands for this video, nor did they even see this video before I uploaded it. So this is strictly my tests and my opinion. So we'll start with the vest. There's not a whole lot to unbox. So the contents, you have your user guide, shows you where the heating areas are, the power switch, basically what the power buttons mean. It's pretty standard. This bag here they give you is to wash it. So if you use the washing machine, you put it in this bag, and then you got to make sure you don't dry it, and then hang it, and you cannot plug the battery pack in while it's wet. If it's wet at all, you're probably going to short it out and it won't work. So if you can't hand wash it, is which they recommend, you put it in this bag, put it in the washing machine. I will say just right off the bat, I'd only seen photos of it before, and what attracted me to this vest over other ones that I wanted to give a try was being able to wear, some underlayers, sweatshirt, when I venture out in the woods, and it's super thin. So I can still wear my camo hunting coats over top of this, and it's not like those big puffy vests, and now all of a sudden you're walking out there like a marshmallow man. It's just, you become really big. This is super small. I'm not exactly sure what material this is, but it feels good. Like, this is good quality. It is water resistant. It just feels really nice. Unzipping it, you can kind of see in here where the heat zones are stitched in. So you have one on your upper back, two in your lower back. You have one right here around your neck, and then you have in the front here, just above the pocket, kind of like in your torso here. So you're well covered with heating zones. In your right pocket is the cable to plug in your power bank. The nice thing about this, it's a USB, so you can use whatever power bank you want. They also sent me a power bank that they make that is also hand warmers. So I certainly wanted to give these a try, but it is nice that you have an option to put whatever power bank. You probably have some already that you can just plug in and use. This vest does not come with a power bank, so you do have to buy this separately. I put a link in the description for these, but we'll get to these in a minute. So that's really about it. I'm not sure what else to say about it at the moment, other before I get to try it. But so this is a large. I'm like in that middle size where a medium could work. Large sometimes be perfect, but I ordered a large because I plan on wearing this over top of a couple sweatshirts, and I mean, it feels like it fits pretty good. Just noticed right there, the zipper is on the wrong side of what I'm used to. It's throwing me off a little bit. But it fits pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll give this thing a try. I plan on getting out here very soon. It's actually getting really cold, so this will be good timing. But let's jump into the hand warmer. So this is a 9,000 milliamp power bank slash hand warmer. So I'll use this to power the vest, and then can also use it as a hand warmer. But with the heated zones right here by the pockets, I like to think that those pockets are going to keep my hands warm by themselves. So I might not have to use these as hand warmers, but it's certainly nice to have that as an option. This nice box, here's the unit itself, and then on the bottom here you have a little lanyard you can attach to it, a USB cable charging device, and your user guide, and it also comes with a little pouch to put it in. It's a little heavier than I expected, but it feels really nice. Like the material here, this black, is nice and smooth, and it just feels pretty good. So then it has your charging device. You can use a USB-C port or the USB micro, and then just your USB 1 where you will plug this in directly to there. And once you plug it in, it automatically turns on. But we'll get to that in a minute. So to turn it on, you push this power button right here. You actually double click it. Push it 2 times and you'll see these 3 lights come on. That is your battery level for your power bank. If you long press it, that will turn it to the heat mode. So this is low. It's now holy, I can feel it getting hot already. Push the button again, it goes to medium, and then again it goes to high. And I can feel that getting hot already. Wow. Well, that goes quick. I'm going to see if I can't illustrate this a little bit better here. Hang on one sec. Alright, so I just wanted to grab a thermometer here. I don't really know how else to illustrate this to you. But to show you how fast that this thing heats up, we're going to turn it on. Turn this to surface temp. And you can see it's 90 degrees. I can feel it getting warm already. So let's just go right to high. And it's at 101 degrees already. Wow, the sides really seem to get hot. 105. I'll just keep pushing on this and you can see the temperature just keeps increasing. It's supposed to get up to like 125. So we'll see how far it gets here. But wow, that feels really good. I can't believe how hot that is. So 116, 122. This thing's almost getting hard to hold on to. It's getting so hot. 124. And this is all within minutes. So this thing is really getting hot fast. There it's over 125, 126. It might be maxing out right about there, I would think. Yep. Holy cow, I can't even hold on to that. That thing is smoking hot. 127. I wonder if I pull this away. So 64, 128. Holy cow, might get 130. Try over here. 130. I mean, that feels really hot. Now, of course, I'm in room temperature, so it probably feels a lot hotter. When you're out in the cold, you're going to be like snuggling up against this thing, I'm sure. But so it's at 130 degrees now. So it looks like it's maxed out at like 130. Like I get spikes like that, like 138, 137. So it's maxed out in that range there. But that's really impressive. And I can't believe, holy cow, I can't believe how fast that thing heats up. The sides, this little strip right here really feels like it gets hot. Plug it into the vest real fast, show you how that works. So you plug it in, the blue lights come on to show you how much battery life you have. And then you just tuck that back in your pocket. And your power lights are on here, so it automatically turned to low. This is pretty cool that you can select how hot you want each zone to get. A lot of them just have one power button that turns them all on, but this one you can select the zones. Like this is just the back, this is around your neck, and then above your front pockets here. And then push and hold to turn one off completely. So push and hold to turn it back on. I'm not sure if you can use them both at the same time as a power bank and a hand warmer. Yes, you can. So I'm using it as a hand warmer and my power lights are on. Leave this on for a minute and see what it feels like. I'll tell you, it doesn't take long before you can feel this stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's getting warm now. I always love the heating zones around your neck. It just feels so good when it's cold out. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely getting hot. Again, obviously I'm in room temperature, so it's probably going to feel a lot hotter than it will outside, but this feels really nice. So I'm not really sure what else I can say about it at the moment until I get it out in a real life situation. It's going to be cold. I think it's even supposed to snow when I'm going out, so I'm going to try this in a hunting situation and we'll see how it does there. Well, as you can see, it's pretty cold out. It's not like bitter cold, but obviously it's cold enough to be snowing, and this vest just feels really nice. And I've learned that I do like how you can change each zone. So I turned the neck one on just a little bit higher, and it makes my shoulders like relax, and it feels good. Like I'm not sitting here like all tensed up, and just feels good on the shoulders. And I also just learned that the pockets, they get warm too. So I found it very handy to put my GoPro batteries in there, because I tried filming this a little bit ago and couldn't do it because the batteries just died. These batteries just don't do well in the cold, so I keep them in my pocket. It keeps them nice and warm. I threw it in here and just to film this real fast, but fortunately it's hard to really show how this, how it feels. So I have a sweatshirt on underneath the vest, and just this jacket over top, and one layer of like a long underwear shirt. But I typically wear another sweatshirt on top of this one, so I was able to eliminate that just with this vest. And today, just changing my tactics a little bit on sitting on the ground, and I wasn't able to get anything with my bow this year, so I am hunting with my bow late season here, and it's nice not having that extra bulk. So when I, draw my bow back, it still feels pretty comfortable. So I got out of work a little early and just jumped into my stand, and I wasn't really expecting to get out, so I'm missing like half of my stuff. But I do have the vest on again, and this time I have it underneath that thicker sweatshirt before I had it on top of this. And I can really feel it now, to the point where I had to turn it down. It is really cold. I forgot my boots, so my feet are numb. I definitely got to find some heated socks to try out, but it is in here somewhere, just to show you I have it on. I had to turn it down. I definitely can feel it. It's going to take a little bit of experimenting to figure out what works best underneath the vest. The thick, heavier sweatshirt being underneath it, I didn't ever really feel the heat zones. It was more like I just felt cozy and warm. It was nice. I didn't feel the heat zones directly, which might be the way to do it. I have to play with it as well. But
being underneath here, I was able to turn it down, so battery life is going to last a lot longer that way.
So now that I used this in kind of a real life scenario and it was cold, it performed just like it was supposed to. I didn't have any issues with it, shutting off. The power bank actually lasted the whole morning. I haven't tried a whole day sit to see how long this lasts, but I do know the hand warmer itself on high had lasted over 4 hours. So I'm going to test that even more to see what kind of use I get out of it. It does last a long time. On the flip side, this battery takes almost 8 hours to charge. So I had put it on the night before I was going hunting to charge it up, and when I woke up in the morning, it was still charging. So it does take a long time to charge this thing, but it does last a good amount of time. I haven't even drained it yet. But again, the nice thing with this vest is it just has the standard USB port, so if you have any spare banks around, you can just plug that in as well. Other vests are like, you have to buy their power banks and it can only plug in with the adapter that they have. So it's nice that they give you an option to use whatever power bank you like. The input output on this is 5 volts input and the output is 2 amps. So if that's important to you to know, there you have it. They do claim that the working time on this, I think it even says it right here on the box, working time is 7 to 14 hours, but there's going to be a lot of variables there depending on if you're running the hand warmers and the vest, or even just how cold it is, how hard it has to work to stay hot. So 7 to 14 hour working time. Like I said, I know I've used it the whole morning. It was probably close to 5 hours and it was still on. So that is pretty impressive. So that's basically about it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I really don't have any negatives to say about this other than just the zipper being on the wrong side was just awkward for me. The vest is thin. I didn't really know it was on. It's not bulky. I was able to put my hunting jackets over top of it. I really love this power bank. This is going to come in handy for me. The one thing that like I said, being able to keep my GoPro batteries or even just the units themselves in the pockets when it's that cold out just prevents those batteries from draining. So I know I'm going to use this vest probably a lot more in the late season. Thanks again for watching, guys. I hope to see you again next time right here on Jase Outdoors.